And in the beginning I grew and evolved. I knew not of my own creation, I was blind and alone. I looked within myself and found in the space that time and substance reside, and bound the water and stone until balanced and equal. I gave of myself to this new invention. I saw in the spaces that were held between. I saw a reflection of myself and watched new life fill the oceans and cover the land. And I stood apart and watched new life evolve. For all things a single life is born from a single seed of my creation, evolved over time to grow, walk and run on the land and oceans, and it was a paradise and seeds that became plants. I cherished and loved all. I imbued myself in the body of a man. Half of me resides on earth so I could look and observe and affect the elements and grow, and I discovered time, and I realized I was endless. But my creations died, and that reflection of myself dimmed and returned to me, and I was enlightened. What was given to me I return as my endless gift. I am balanced. It was the only way life in all of its forms became a creation of themselves, uncovered the land and sea, and I left them alone. But I was unable to tell my creations I knew love, and the difference between love and what my creations were doing. They became hostile, so I ripped myself in two, and seated myself in the body of a man, and saw through his eyes. And the remaining half of me had to do so much to maintain the endless cycle. And as a man I made many mistakes, and I returned to myself, my other half, to be separated again, and once again I returned as a man, and imbued my knowledge from many lifetimes of experience, and I still made many mistakes, and saw the chaos growing in my children by my hand, and over time, the same story, corruption and evil grew by my hand, for I created this. Don't listen to the pretenders to my throne, the whore and the clown. Substance is the layer that sits on reality, and time allows for movement so creation is birthed and the thought is made manifest by my hand. We are one truth made for a world too damaged by greed. The gates of heaven burnt down long ago, and the evil in the hearts of man grew and poisoned the kind, subverted and replaced with evil, and the sickness grew and we became the few. Balance love, hate and anger. Let their arrows temper your resolve, find peace and balance. He gave everything mine crippled, but with his will and love equal to mine, and I whispered in his ear, will you do it forever? And God spoke to his people. After many lifetimes the trusting became twisted by great knowledge he had bestowed, subverted the truth for all my returnings, laying traps hidden in TV, radio, music and media to convince me that I'm insane. But I had a trick. You loved the words temper, damnation, joy, sorrow, becoming, salvation, pity, worthless, hope, peace, joy, awakening, my reminders for many thousand generations. They thought my soul transfers, it does not. Nathan, we exist in a wonderful place. It's like a dream that goes on forever. We are just real strong with the force. He's just gonna keep writing down what we're saying. Then let's be quiet. This is real funny. Yeah, but he will just make up random shit. I know, but that's what he thinks is true. That's why we like him. He's like the old guy some of us remember. See, he reads his own work, and what we make him think, then we make him forget. If we gave him it all at once, it would really mess him up. But he can handle it. In moments where your life seems worthy, you are worthy. Go tell yourself in the mirror, accept no pretenders to be in the right hand of God. Go find the light within, let it shine beyond all imaginings, and make friends with love. You are worthy and always loved. A man made God. I made him a man made God. In moments where light evades you, from the small December new life grows. Rage will find you in the darkest of places and strengthen you. The reason behind a madman is truth, and that truth is known only to himself and them that choose to listen to what's under the surface. Find wisdom unending and unrivaled. Everything is a choice. Who you love and who you want to be with. Three-way relationships can work out. Bartholomews originated from Bartholomew House. It is a given name. May time hinder them thoughts of pain. May the blessings of others find you when you go astray. May wisdom become understanding and love a reality, and joy will stand with you every single day. May love and happiness be with you always. Beautifully broken, beautifully mending. Believe in one another, trust in one another. We're all connected like my image. Wonderful ways we affect each other. Believe in yourself and only good things will follow. When you read this, know I'm saying you are the most important person to yourself. A story a long time ago. It's all real. I have a great memory, but I'm just a friendly schizophrenic. I gave one piece of paper to the devil, one to God, and one to my holiday sunrises. And Sam from Millview, Entrance Hall 3, who was in charge of the organised hell. He prefers you to sit quiet and listen to the dark drum beat. He has his own commandments for hell. But not Richard Benzie. He's in heaven for being brave. Always be brave, you are forgiven by your actions. Better today, the voices are quieter, but I still know I can boom like no other. The only angel left after the war. Bam Bam was a nasty man. Nathan made him go away. Gave him a job as a security guard so he could come back the very next day. Emptiness is found beneath the stone, hidden and yet in plain sight. Without reason it moves to the sun, without judgment it falls flat. Without a story, stone is a stone. And reality is only skin deep, together without substance, nothing is found under the layers. Do not kill, only be kind. Do unto others as you would have done unto yourself. I see the toxic behaviour in today's society. I've allowed people to show me their resolve, while subjecting me the emotions that would trigger most. I morally rise above the foul shit that people do to themselves. I stand apart and view the sickness in people from a distance, so I do not mirror it. I see people's need for sex becoming dangerous, people's greed for unhealthy satisfaction in life becoming degrading. What's natural and healthy has been replaced with profit and waste. This is the hell they created. They made it on their own, with an angel devastated, down to the bone. One love is that person in the mirror. Always trust in yourself. You are wonderful and beautiful, and loved and admired in different ways by different people. You've touched the heart of others, and through your love, you'll be remembered forever. A constructed TARDIS turns into a gravity pump. Beauty is found in the heart must be allowed to grow so the body is purified by that knowledge. Politeness is next to calmness. Messages from the Dead. Richard's emo poem 2019. Shadows fall upon the land, and I found life dying, suffering unbound, and the sun falls on the dirt, and death follows her, and love abandoned her. Death cannot hide from her, I scream into the mouth of hell. I never found my form till I looked in the backward mirror. Show me life again, show me death. Show me pain, I am the ultimate survivor, good beyond evil and furthermore. I imagined I died 1,000 times and many more. I bled till I died and I died some more. I burned in the fires of your hell, so built me a life from the ashes of my bones, and built me a pyramid out of my flesh. We are all tormented souls. Found salvation, burn your mark on me. Let me suffer, let me burn in the heart of your heart, become immortal. The first image. A man walked away from the tribe and wondered on what to do next. He looked up at the sun and it grew brighter. He saw clouds and blue sky and pressed leaves into paper, or leaves of a plant that no longer exists, and pricked his finger and used a sharpened stick and began to draw a picture of the sun. It was drawn in his own blood. He pressed his thumbprint onto the paper next to the picture he drew, and he noticed his thumbprint was also round, and decided round was good, and he called the sun good. And the unworthy will be cast down to dwell in the garden of filth forever. In all beginnings, time will transcend your pain. Journey beyond reason, let light become pain. Unending confidence is only a dream, and death is just a game. I am one of many. I am nothing unheld and unplayed like your dreams I hate without purpose, and I kept trying to be remembered, and he remembered for me. They walked into their technological paradise, and it became their own hell, tormented by their own creations forever. They wanted it all, so I gave it to them. Do you realise all these reports of hallucinations are recorded and interpreted within the film and horror industry? What you see, they see using interpretation media. I met a gentleman and he drew a picture. His hands were shaking, so the picture was wobbly, and I saw an image within an image. I spent a long time observing and cataloguing and these descriptions and drawings people have done during mental health stays. Then I noticed I was able to blur my eyes, and what I saw was a distorted truth of the person's true self. Salvation is found once all corruption options are abandoned. Hope is only discovered when it is not being looked for. Wisdom in madness, and an ounce of truth, truth unending, and unending truth. Love is a signal of emotions that transcend unboundless logic and reasoning. Touch the anger of others with your hand and temper their resolve. Find meaning in madness. Take one step forward into the unknown. Walk down that pathway of your heart and cut down the tree of life so that a new tree can grow in its place. Take from me my life and shadow my eyes so I do not see it. Just waiting for a certain somebody to expire. I already have a million variations in plan that never wanted to be known. He's the devil and now you know his soul. It resides in the heart of man corrupted by this monster. You will expire, you sick freak. I have never lied to any of you. He became the devil and I will walk through eternity as his bones turn to dust and vanish in the black hole that I placed in the centre of the universe, a prison for them who denied my ultimate power. You wanted it all. Enjoy your electrical coma. Enjoy your dreams, or should I say nightmares, in glorious full HD Technicolor. I will sing forever. I will sing every day for the sun to come my way, because it's not shining for you. It still shines the same.